The unexpected victory for abortion rights in one of the most conservative states in the country is sending shockwaves around the nation. Voters in Kansas rejected a ballot measure that would have removed the right to abortion from the state constitution. Joining me for more analysis is CBS News reporter Sarah Ewall-Wice. Sarah, good to see you. Kansas, as we know, has voted to protect abortion rights, but the state is surrounded by other states with bans and restrictions on abortions. This is the first in a series of states where voters are going to decide this. What does this in Kansas say about the effort moving forward?
Well, what this says is this is something that people show up and vote on. More than 900,000 people showed up in Kansas in an August primary to cast a ballot specifically on this issue. And this could be giving officials pause in other states or, in fact, rallying officials in other states to try and get this issue on the ballot. Right now, what we know is there are 5 states in total, including Kansas, that have ballot initiatives this year that directly focus on abortion rights. So we saw what happened in Kansas yesterday, where it was defeated in a very conservative state, where we saw almost presidential level turnout for that primary. Moving forward, there are 2 other states that have further restrictive ballots, anti-abortion rights ballots, initiatives on the ballot. Those are in Montana and Kentucky. It'll be very interesting to see what specifically happens in Kentucky with this, because that is one of the states that already has a trigger law. While abortion was protected by the state Supreme Court in Kansas, in Kentucky, those bans have already been enacted because it's a trigger ban. There's other efforts underway. This is going through a legal battle. But it'll be interesting to see where people there who've already seen these restrictions being fought over firsthand will vote on that. On the flip side, there are several states that are also going to the ballot in November that are trying to expand protections for abortion. California, for one, already has multiple protections in the book, but putting that before voters. Vermont, another state where voters will get to decide on constitutional protections for abortion as well. And then there's a third state that is not actually on the ballot yet, though we do believe it will get there before November, and that is Michigan. Michigan, a deep purple state. You have statewide officials who are up for re-election this year, including the governor, who are on the forefront of this issue. Governor Whitmer obviously fighting to protect abortion rights. Her opponent, who was nominated on Tuesday, has come out against abortion rights, including in cases of rape and incest. So this will play out with the candidates, but also voters there could end up going to the polls and voting directly on a ballot initiative on this issue. So it'll be interesting to see how this shapes up across the country. We know those who helped defeat this in Kansas have already been talking to folks in some of these other states about how to approach their own fights over ballot initiatives coming up.
Sarah, thanks so much for your reporting and your time.